Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Aqua in Panama City Beach for October 2022. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. I'm going to go through this kind of fast today. I'm trying to cover 13 of these on the last day of being 49, so tomorrow can be a little bit of a relaxing day. But I'm going to go ahead and cover September and October specifically for Aqua so we can see what's going on in the market. There are certainly a lot of changes from the previous few months. So going back to the first chart, I like to talk about the biggest thing here. I don't want to get too hung up on the red line. In the past, the red line we talk a lot about because that's supply levels. One of the things that's happening in the market very quickly is supply levels aren't changing much. We don't have a ton of units just being rushed to the market, but demand is being sucked out of the market. So rather than track this red line, I really want to pay attention to months of inventory because months of inventory will balance the rate of sales versus with the existing supply. So how many people are actually buying versus everything else that's happening. So back up to 6.12. In July and August, we had peaked at 7 and 6, 7.4, 6.7 months after being very, very low. This is right about the time the market was really starting to feel the effects of rising interest rates and all these other things. I wasn't terribly surprised in September to see the market improve slightly to 4.97 months of inventory. Remember, that's about a balanced market. 4 or 5 months of inventory is a balanced market in real estate. Because so many people who are trying to buy in the summertime just can't get in and see everything. So we see a little spurt of activity of people who were trying to buy in June, July, August. They finally got in to see something and had a closing. What's a little concerning, or at least something that we're watching, is now we've drifted back up to 6.12 months of inventory. We're right on the fringe of flirting with buyer market territory, heading into a time that can be a little softer anyway from the condo market. Something we're really going to have to pay attention to. And if you look at this from earlier in the year, January, we were at 1 month of inventory. We're now at 6, meaning we're 6 times slower. It's going to take us 6 months on average to sell the average condo in the market, or the average agent probably will take 6 months to sell the average condo. So we're pulling out all the stops. I've been selling real estate for 19 years. Next year will be 20. I've seen this before. I've dealt with slow markets before, so we have a lot of ideas on strategies on marketing to make sure that we're creating maximum exposure now that we're really having to pull out all the stops in marketing. Marketing is going to matter that much more. So getting everything right and really standing out is important. So a lot of experience with that. When you look at Aqua specifically, I don't want to get too excited about this. Aqua's only at 3 months of inventory the last couple of months, but again, there's less data in Aqua. So I would really pay attention here more to the overall market. I'm not surprised that Aqua might be outperforming a little bit, but look, out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 2 of the months we couldn't even register a number because we didn't have a sale. So to go through specifically some of the activity, if you haven't seen it, remember, if you aren't signed up for our e-alert system, the easiest way to keep up with what's going on in the market, especially now that things have slowed down a little, is to be on our e-alert system. You'll be notified anytime something comes up for sale, changes price, goes under contract or pending, or especially sells, and you'll get the actual sale price of the condo. We can set this up for you just for Aqua. If you want to look at some other markets, we can do that as well. So if you would like that, let me know. In the meantime, here's what's happened September, October inside of Aqua. One of the 1 bedrooms is under contract. The asking price is $661,500. That's unit 1208. 1205, one of the 2 bedrooms, the 0405 stack. Asking price is $695. It is also under contract, meaning that there's a sale pending. Unit 1004 did close at $709. Interesting to see the same floor plan is under contract. The asking price is $14,000 less. Unit 205 just hit the market the other day. $799 is the asking price there. 1805 is the asking price of $799 also. 1611 closed recently, $800,000. 1507 is under contract. 823 is the asking price. 1411 is on the market for sale for $830. 604 asking price is $850. It is under contract, has not closed yet. 307 did close at 850. 2303 is for sale at 995. 1501 just closed today for $1 million. We were working on that one. 1902 closed a few weeks ago. We were also working on that one, $1,010,000. We worked with the buyer on both of those. 501 closed recently for $1,060,000, and unit 1502 is for sale for 1239. Sorry for the quick run through. Biggest takeaway here: we're certainly in a slower market. The longer we hover or trend, 6, 7, 8 months of inventory, somewhere in there. If we're there for very long, there's going to be some pressure on pricing to come down. I'm starting to see little signs of some things like that, possibly. I don't want to raise the alarm bells at all. I don't see any signs of a crash. I think there's too much equity in the market. But remember, condo pricing can change very quickly. I think a good example of it right here, potentially, here's an 04 unit that closed at 709, but there's an 05 unit, same floor plan, asking price is 695. It'll be interesting to see where that comes in. Now, there's some very real differences, of course, in condition. You can see just by these thumbnails that one may be more upgraded, more coastal colors versus one that's dated. So all that matters, of course, too. So not ringing alarm bells yet. Seriously paying attention. We're 6 times slower than we were in January. Still much more of a normal market. I looked at some charts today from Florida that were very interesting, showing us going back 5 years. Over the next week or two, we're going to put some of that together to give you kind of a broader perspective on how things look compared to previous years other than just last year. If we get too hung up, you've heard me say this before, if we get too hung up on comparing 2022 to 2021, we're obviously going to see dramatic possible negatives because last year was so hot. I think of it more of an outlier, not a benchmark. You've probably heard me say that before. So that's a quick and dirty on Aqua. Next month, I'm going to do a very detailed overview for the entire condo market early December, and then early January will be a 2022 wrap up to show you kind of what happened in a pretty crazy year, and more importantly, look forward to what the spring selling season may look like. So if you aren't on our list to get these videos or aren't subscribed to the YouTube channel, let us know, or subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm putting all these videos on there for you guys to digest. Have a excellent week. I'm going to start the next 50 years on the planet tomorrow. See you later.